want to feel, we want to be able to listen without being invasive, without being forceful, or without, trying to change anything. It's called a listening touch. That's the most important thing. It's also like when you're with a really good friend. Why is that person such a good friend? Is because the person knows how to listen, right? Doesn't really offer advice. Is there with their ears they're listening, and when you feel that they're listening, it causes an empathetic effect. They feel you're connected. So we want to connect with the baby by tuning in and feeling the different rhythms of the body. So when we're connecting with the craniosacral rhythm, that's like connecting with their core. It's in more spiritual terms, the craniosacral rhythm is really the pulse of the soul. Okay? Is the soul is pulsing through the entire body. Okay? So that's what we're picking up on. Okay. Now, the skull has 23 different bones in it, and each bone has its own movement. That's why it's so important to be treated after birth, is because the baby makes its way down the passageway, and a lot of times the head gets stuck, or it gets pushed, or improperly, or it comes out too fast, or it doesn't come out at all. And so there's pressure on one of the cranial bones that are affecting the movement. When it affects one of the movements of the cranial bones, it's going to affect the brain, and it's going to affect the spinal cord, and it's going to affect the entire system of the baby. So that's why you see babies have difficulties, with nursing. They have difficulties with they have colic, they have trouble sleeping, they have trouble settling down, and later on they can develop problems. That's why it's so important to get treated so much earlier, ear infections and things like that. And then later on, if it's not treated, and so on and so forth, they could develop problems like learning disabilities and attention deficit disorders that we can all prevent if we treat them right after birth, or as soon as birth after possible. Okay, so here I feel that there's a restriction in this area in the back of his head. Okay, between the bones, the occiput and the temporal bone here on the right side. Okay, it's also affecting a little bit of his digestion here, his liver. Okay, so when we start getting a lot of times when we start getting a release, the baby will start getting a little unsettled, and maybe start crying, because a release. One of the signs of a release is a lot of heat, a tremendous amount of heat that comes out as the body, as the tissues or the joints start softening and opening up. Okay, so while we're working, when we're feeling that release, we're feeling that a lot of heat is coming out in this area. Okay, so don't get startled. Mothers sometimes, especially if it's a first-time mother and they don't know anything about cranial, I treat a lot of women in the Haredi world. And go, Tidvai. Oh, you're hurting the baby. So no. Yeah. So it says that yes, you can do something, you can learn something. It's just start by listening with your hands, trying to feel the different the heart rate in different parts of the body. And after you get proficient at that, and you feel that they calm down, even just by listening to their heart rate. It's just a very, very effective way of getting the baby to calm down. Then after that, you can work on trying to feel the respiratory rate. Okay? Trying to pick up the baby's breathing. And you can actually when you start breathing together with the baby, it's something called going into rhythmic entrainment. It's called an NLP technique.
Okay.
You've heard of NLP?
No.
Okay, it's a technique where you're able to get in sync with the baby. So you're just like tuning in to the baby's movement. Okay, here we go. Now it's still calm. And you see the sense of calming and release. Work is parietals now. As work is parietals, it's one of the easiest bones to pick up. There are two bones. In the middle there's a joint called the sagittal suture. And we feel the sense of expanding and contracting of the bones in the skull. Okay. A little bit difficult in the beginning. It's a moving target.
Hey, Hannah, you're doing so good.
There we go. Just
Hello.
bring it to still point.
Hello.
I like doing the treatment in sitting position, especially with kids this age. First, I become like a rocking chair for the baby and feel a kind of rhythm. Plus, I'm using my whole body to go into his dural tube and his feeling for, and also in his pelvis. So I could actually, with my legs, I could actually induce a still point into his pelvis, just like that. Okay. So it gives also a sense of being supported, rather than if you start off on the table, the kid doesn't feel safe. You want him to feel as safe as possible. Okay. Also, it gives me as much of my body to be able to work. So I'm working with my legs, I'm working with my chest, I'm working with my hands. I'm not just working with my hands. So I'm using my entire body my forearms, and to be able. Plus, in this way, the baby is comfortable. It could also be in eye contact with mom.
Yeah.
So this is one of my basic positions that I use, especially with kids this age, in sitting position. Also, I have really nice access with the cranial bones here. The key is trying to induce that still point and keeping it there. And kids who are, babies who are basically healthy, whatever, it's pretty easy, and the releases are pretty powerful and quick. And so a lot of times a lot of heat comes out and they'll start crying, but you get a very, very, very strong release, and you need a lot less sessions for the baby. Okay, now I'm working here into his frontal bone, and I'm trying to pick up the cranial rhythm. His frontal bone, it's almost like, remember the different vault holds that we use? So this would be the second vault hold position, modified per se. Trying to pick up its deflection and extension. Remembering that deflection will be going down and extension will be going back. So if I put my hands here, what I feel is it's not totally symmetrical at this point in terms of its flexion extension from one side to the